very honored beyond words to have an opportunity to represent all of my sister and brother jewels. I thank you, I appreciate you. My family, my team. Without you, I wouldn't be here. I pray for you every day. Like many of you, I have a story. And I look forward to the day when you're here, having the opportunity to tell your story. Triumph and tragedy, all the things you overcome to get here. All the people that irritated you that you flipped off your shoulder. All the family members who didn't believe you could get here. How many of you, and look around real quick, how many of you have ever held a job that maybe you loved, but you didn't really love, and maybe you enjoyed it, but it didn't feed your soul? Raise your hand, look around. Yeah? All right, could be anything. You could have gotten a degree in that job, you could have worked hard for it, lots of sacrifices, could have been in network marketing. Well, for me, that job was network marketing. And for 15 years, I was part of another network marketing company. And I'll tell you really quick, when I was 21 years old, my sister was in a different network marketing company. And I got that really cool magazine, I started looking through it, and like many of you, I thought, wow, they're beautiful, they're successful, they have lots of money, they went on free trips, they drove beautiful cars, they lived in great neighborhoods, they had spouses that looked just, oh, so supportive, right? They stayed home with their kids, and they were just power moms, and I thought, I want to do that. I've never worn mascara and lipstick in my life, but I'm going to sell it. For the next 15 years, I poured myself into becoming a student of network marketing. I studied everything I could. I studied other companies, I learned their compensation plans, and I poured myself, just like all of us and all of you pour yourself in to becoming the best in your field. I stopped my master's program in speech language pathology because I was all in. And I knew, as a single woman, where this would take me. So, to speed through those 15 years, we had the house and the second mortgage. We had the car and the $675 a month payment. We had the children. One was ill, and I didn't get to stay home. I had the husband who listened to me come home from 45 invested in myself on my own dollar conventions all around the United States, up at 5 a.m. to drive to Starbucks to beg people to take my card and join my team. For 15 years, we did that. And as we talk about dreams and we talk about becoming a jewel, I had no desire to ever be part of network marketing again. When it was all said and done, my husband no longer looked at me, wasn't proud of me. And yet, why did I stay? Why do you stay in something that doesn't feed your soul? But I did. And there's two things. One was pride, I didn't want to leave. But the other was, I had gotten used to disappointment, and I had been okay with that. And so when you're selling a product that's not needed by the masses, and you're working with a company that is so well established that you're just another number, and they're not really looking out for you, and their comp plan's really never going to put you up here, hundreds of new people a year, hundreds. I had 5 friends that made it to the position equivalent to Emerald. 5 in 15 years, and they're still there. I didn't leave because I love the culture. My son was born, he was ill, it forced my hand. I went back to school, became a nutritionist. But when I think about what it means to become a jewel, I want to give you a little bit of insight, quickly. My husband is a wildland firefighter. He adores his job. Thank you. He's been in fire for over 20 years. We met here in the great city of Las Vegas, and I've been following those boots for a long time. So we've moved all over, and he works hard, he loves it, and never would he ever even consider the fact that he takes such good care of us a problem. But I was creating debt, and I was creating credit cards when he was gone, and I was creating a second mortgage, and I was creating all those things because we had a culture of inventory, samples to purchase, $1,000 meeting rooms, lots of clothes we really shouldn't have been wearing, nails and hair, stuff I still don't care about. And when I had Helen McFadden, my dear friend, come to me and say, you should look at Plexus. We were so broken by our experience, and we had sworn it off, and we were on the verge of divorce, and we spent many years rebuilding that relationship, and me rebuilding my soul. When she came to me, I was mean and evil. It took me 6 months to get over myself, and it took me getting, well, chunky. God knows how to break a girl's pride. We were so broken that when we saw our Facebook feed flooding with Plexus testimonials, I began to look it up. I knew, but I just couldn't get over myself, and it was so bad for us that Dennis is actually a better friend of Helen's. And in one lovely evening, he did the thing that's freaked me out. He unfriended her on Facebook. Who does that? Unfollow! Don't unfriend! But he unfriended Helen. Who does that? So he unfriended Helen, and then of course I joined the company, and through time became an Emerald, and I will tell you the reason why being an Emerald is so important. We became an Emerald team 2 years ago. 2 years. I have loved every triumph. I have loved every tragedy. Because nothing ever would be like my previous experience. But I will tell you at the end of the day, I asked him, because he was used to a lot of empty promises, I asked him about a year ago, I'm still an Emerald. What do you think? Are we okay with this? And he looked at me. And he said, that check that you carry, that you were given, reminds you to be all in. I've watched you come back from nothing. I've watched you rebuild. I've watched you pour love into people. I wouldn't have cared if you ever had moved past gold, because it was a consistent income that you should be proud of. And because of you, our daughter has a special tutor, and because of you, our son can help all the other kids in his class. And because of you, we actually get a trip to Kona. And because of you, I can retire early. And he looked at me with pride. As you think about your dreams this week, and you think about your stuck, and you think about your next goal, and you think about all the people you're going to pour love into, I ask you to think about not just your dreams, but I ask you to think about whether or not you're all in with your own dreams. Thank you.